Welcome back, everybody. Welcome if you're new. Today we're in the World of Outlaws Super Late Models here at Knoxville for the final week, week 12. Ran a decent time here in practice, fast as I've been so far on a very clean track, so hopefully we can keep up that time in practice. He ran just about a 10th faster than us, Daniel did. We got Nathan in here who's super fast in the Pro Series, so hopefully we could try to keep up with Nathan in this race. That's my goal, is to do as well as I can compared to him, because I talked to him in Gavin's Discord and stuff. It's kind of funny. He's a cool dude. So hopefully we can do decent here. We got a fresh track to start with, so that's good news for me at least. It's gonna be very tough to pass because everybody's gonna be right on the bottom to start with. Just try to keep the car from getting too sideways. I was able to get right down on the apron, like the banking down there for the most part. It was a pretty good lap. 868. Oh, damn. We picked it up. It's like a 10th quicker than I ran in practice. It's a hell of a lap for me. I'm happy with that. I don't think Nathan's done his lap yet. So we ran a 9:45 on the second lap. That's not bad. Honestly, that's pretty decent for me. I'm very happy about that. 3 car ran at 8:39 and 1 car ran at 8:49. I'm happy with that time. That's pretty quick for me. I'm happy about that. We'll see where Nathan ends up, but still a couple guys left to qualify. I think Ken's pretty quick too, if I remember correctly, but should be a pretty fun race. We got, what, 15 in here? Looks like we'll be starting somewhat towards the front, and hopefully we can hold that for the race. All right, well, Nathan ran a 7:56. He is absolutely flying. Ran a 10th quicker than us.
What else here?
And let's see how we can do. And hopefully we can somewhat keep up with these front guys, because I don't know about that. It's going to be real tough. Ken ended up running a 9:21, which isn't too bad. Hopefully we could stick in the top 4. That would be, I think, a great goal for us. Because we are car number 4 as well. These guys seem very quick in front of us. I ran a really good time for me in qualifying, so I'm shocked by that, to be fair. Like, that was a hell of a time for me. So hopefully we can kind of keep that up in the race. That'd be amazing. Just have to manage when it starts to get a little slick. But good luck to everybody.
Oh, and Mr. Mills right here in front of me. Oh, jeez.
We'll see how this goes.
You're gonna be on the outside.
Just need to try to get a good start and get to the bottom mainly. That's going to be the hard part. Well, actually, you could probably still get through past somebody on the higher side right now. You just have to be real tight to them, not slide up is the hard part. That is going to be the very tough part of route right now. Because with a very fresh track, the bottom, very quick. Normally, the bottom gets worn out quick and you move up slightly. We're not going to get near the wall, which is going to be nice. Well, it's going to be nice for me because I'm not good at running that, but we'll probably get up to like mid-track, maybe a little bit higher by the end of this race. It'll get wore out. But hopefully we can do our throttle management pretty decent, try to keep the car straight through the corners. Because if you just full throttle this place, it's not going to be very quick. You're just going to be spinning your tires, being sideways and stuff. But it should be a good one. There's some real fast guys up here. Hopefully it could stay pretty clean. If we can go 30 laps green to the end, that'd be amazing. That'd be the goal here at least. Pace truck's about to pull in. Try to get a good start here. Got Ken to our inside. Hopefully he doesn't slide up. Seems like he's going to stay down. But I think he's going to clear us just barely. I knew starting on this outside was going to be the rough part. With it being a fresh track. Try to get down here. Fell back to 6, so we lost 2 spots off the start, which sucks, but it is what it is. Do what we can, try to get back up when this track starts to get wore out. Just have to realize and like just recognize the track when it starts to get worn in. Honestly, if I would have ran my same time in practice, which like was like a 9:45 or something like that, or whatever it was, I would have started about 6. So, kind of works out in a way. Because I think I was right around this speed anyways. I think I just had a really good qualifying time for me. And hopefully we can kind of pull away from the guys behind us and stick with this group in front of us. Getting on the berm on the bottom is not going to do that. Just going to get the guys behind us to catch us and lose the guys in front of us.
18.081.
Just got to be smooth. If you barely get your left front up there, it's not too bad, like I did in qualifying. But you really don't want to get on it too much at all. It'll start bouncing you around pretty bad and pushing you up the track. 5 car caught the wall slightly.
0.036.
Oh, he got the wall off turn 2 again. He hit the wall going in the 1 and then coming off 2. Oh, and we get a caution. All right. The outside lane might not be as bad on the next restart because the grip is actually being built up a lot up there. Oh my god, that scared the crap out of me. That pace truck flew straight through me. I was not ready for that. But yeah, the grip's starting to get built up a little bit on the higher side, so I think we could kind of make it work a little bit, to be fair, on this next restart, because we will be doubled up again. And I don't think we'll fall as hard and as easy as we did in the first couple laps. Because the bottom's going to start getting wore out here soon, I would think. It hasn't yet. I don't see any marks in it to indicate it's starting to get slick. But hopefully we can keep the outside decent.
Yeah, man, I'm a sprint car guy trying to learn these late models, so
I'm the opposite. When I run the sprint cars, I'm a late model guy trying to learn the sprint cars. Sprint cars are tough, man. Sprint cars are super tough. I don't know why I cannot get freaking comfortable right now.
So cute.
But hopefully we can get a good restart like we did on the first
well, I know
initial
it's like
start.
driving a wedge, so I touched the back of any of these cars and they're going around.
You get under somebody's back end, it just picks up their rear end, and their tires are just on
I guess it's
off the
a lot
ground.
better than barely grazing the right rear of the car in front of you and flipping into
Sending them,
right field.
Yeah, it's a give and take. All
A
right.
little better.
Hopefully
but
we can
not
get a
much.
good start here. Because we had a nice gap behind us, so I really don't want to have to deal with them. Pace truck pulling in.
I have a map, pace cars off.
Decent start. The guys to our inside still. I really had to check up for the 7, and that screwed up my whole quarter. Because we had a good start. It was just all freaking trying not to run over the 7 there. Oh, 12 car. Jeez.
Outside, clear.
Did not mean that at all. He got clipped by the guy on the bottom, and it just checked him up immediately.
Thanks, man.
All right, so we're gonna have to
I didn't mean to get into. You and the other car got together and just checked up immediately. Had nowhere to go.
Adam, I didn't mean to get into you there. I had to live
Well,
for
we'll
it.
restart on the bottom this time at least. That's the good thing. That should
No, you're good,
be
big
advantage
dog.
for
You
us.
got stuff like glue there.
Yeah, the 8 and the 12 kind of got hit together some, and it sent the 12 right up in front of us. I tried to check up enough for him, but you can't slow down very quick in these. Not at all.
I wish the track could slick off a little bit.
Yeah, I wish. I wish it would have started a little slicked off, to be fair. Because we started on the outside, and that would have benefited us a lot more than it has now. And now when it's going to start getting slick is when I'm going to start restarting on the bottom, which is going to suck. But I think we'll be all right for this restart. It's mainly going to be the ones after this is going to probably be bad. But we're only on lap 8, coming into lap 9 when we take the restart. So hopefully we can start to go. But yeah, the bottom in turn 1 and 2 starting to get a little slicked off. People are just getting real aggressive because they were close to somebody again, able to get spots. Like the 12 car was pretty aggressive there on the start, trying to get under the 7. And I had to check up a lot for the 7. That screwed me up. And then the 8 was super aggressive, trying to get under the 12, and then got up into him. and it sent him right up to me. And I didn't even hit him hard. It just sent him around. He went flipping after hitting the wall, which sucks. Hate to see it, but product of this kind of racing, I guess.
One to go.
We'll be on the inside for the first time this race. Hopefully we can get a decent start. Because I know the 7's pretty quick. Oh god, he's blinking. Oh god, he's blinking. 7's pretty quick. He just needs to get into turn 1 a little better. At least off the restart, because I was about to run him over going into turn 1 last time. But I can't really see the leader back here, so that's going to be the hard part. We might be able to in the corner some, which will be alright. Try to get up here so we can get a turn down. Oh, 7 car, you're blinking. That is going to really screw us up. And he's gone. Oh, he's back. 7 car, you're all over the place blinking. Holy shit, where is he? If I end up, oh my god, he's in the 8 car. I don't know where the hell he is.
18.145.
But we kept our spot off this start. The 8 car got an easy spot from the 7 blinking. He really didn't have him anywhere near him when he came down. It might have checked up the 7 at the time. And the 7 might not have known why the 8 came down, to be fair. He might have been kind of confused. I went a little high there in turn 1. Seeing if I can get a little bit of that grip above the slick, even though there's not too much slick yet. But I think once this track starts to wear off a little bit... Oh, damn it. Don't hit the wall going in the 1. That's not going to help your entrance. But if once this track starts slicking off some, if I can get that little higher lane going, it'll be good for me. Because then getting to the outside of someone will be beneficial. Because right now would be restarting in 7th, which I do not want to be restarting on the bottom anymore at this point. Because the outside's going to have a slight advantage with the slickness on the bottom. 7th all over the 8. The 8 might just be spinning his tires a little bit too much through the corner, because he was a lot more sideways than the 7 car was. We're slowly catching these guys. I want to see if I can get to their outside if I do catch them, though. Really do not want to go to the inside. We're not really high enough to throw a slider either yet. Might get to that point by the end of the race, but a lot of this is just going to be trying to get by him side by side, which is going to be tough. At least the 7 car is blinking stop. That's good. It was definitely real sketchy there off the start. Oh god, he got real high there. A little low there through 3 and 4. Nathan's starting to pull away up there. They're side by side in front of us. 8 car gets a little wide. Yeah, it's unfortunate that we got a brand new track to start with. 7 pulls up to the side of the 8. They stay clean though. He's still going to try to get that bottom to work. Or at least a lane lower. Like barely a lane lower. 8 car's trying to stay in the grip. Oh, I went straight. Damn it, I had to tap the brake to get it to rotate. That was a terrible entrance. Because I was going to try to go outside on the 7 there. He throws a slider. Is the 8 just going to run him over? Actually, it was a weak-ass slider because he didn't go all the way up, but the 8 had a good crossover. I thought the 8 might have just ran into the back of him because he didn't go up all the way. Alright, we need to just do our throttle management, see if we can run decent laps because the 6 car is right on us now.
18.412.
Had a bad couple laps, and he started catching us real quick. I think if we just run our clean laps, I'll be quick. And I think I can get by the 8 car. They try to do a cross down there to get a slider going in 3, but didn't have a good enough crossover on the exit of 2. Definitely quicker just trying to keep this straight line through the corner. rather than cutting down, but that's gonna be the only way I can probably get by him is if I cut down well. But he's keeping up with the 7 now. So even if I do get to his inside, I won't have anywhere to throw a slider if he's right on the 7.
18.39.
Yeah, I think we had decent speed to start with, and just falling back to start this race really hurt us, just being in traffic. But I do think that we are just around this speed anyways for this race. A lot of fast guys here.
Man, what are you doing, bro?
I think it's the guys that are right up there, the 2 of them together. Yeah, because the 1 car is in 4th currently.
18.423.
Okay, we about got killed. I didn't even see that coming. He was kind of far back. I just heard the engine all of a sudden. I'm not going like all the way up to the grip, which actually the 7 car is starting to get that grip and go. So we may need to start doing that as well. Only 5 more laps. Geez, this race flew by once you get going green. I'm all up in the wall down the backstretch. Eight car's starting to go low. That might give us an opportunity to get to his outside. Or we might just have a really big speed difference coming off of a corner. So you're gonna throw a slider up the track? No, he's staying low. I think we're gonna go flying by him. That will get us up to 6, lovely. 7 cars starting to blink again. 2 laps to go. Yeah, I think I would have qualified right around 6th if I didn't have an amazing qualifying time for myself. I keep getting in the wall down these straightaways now. Nathan is 1.6 ahead in the lead. He is just so fast. He's so good in the supers. Like, he runs the Pro Series and everything in these supers, and he is super good. We're actually catching 3rd and 4th place a little bit. The 7 car is definitely catching them a lot. Not sure if they'll get together here this final corner. They do not. Good one. Not shocked that he won.
Thank you.
But we get back up to 6th at least. Pulled away from the 8 car slightly, which is nice. They had a battle for 3rd, it seemed like.
I didn't mean to get into you there.
We'll go back to see the incidents, though,
Man, these things are
of all
fun.
what happened.
Even in a straight line like this was, that was
Yeah, we went flying by the 8. He just decided to pull down, and we just went flying by him, and we pulled off like 6/10. I wish we did get a slicker track, though. Really wish we would have had a slicker track. Like, if the track state started like this, it would have been great. But yeah, he was just running a little low. I was getting my stuff in the grip, and he gave us the room up top, which was nice. I thought he might throw a slider here into turn 1, but he stays low, and we just kind of go flying on by him up there. And then that was all she wrote, really. I just kept getting in the wall down the straightaways, which wasn't great. But let's see the incidents through the race, what started out. Because we didn't have a great start. Just being on the outside on a completely clean track wasn't great for us. Because I knew we'd fall back slightly. We held it decent for the first corner. But what were these contacts for? 6 car got in the back of whoever that was. I don't know what number. The 10 and the 9. 10 slides up slightly. He was a lot straighter through that corner. Probably all that happened. Let's go to far chase. Easier to see what's happening. 5 car scrapes the wall. 6 car goes low. He gets the apron, and the 8 car has nowhere to go. So that's kind of on the 6 for hitting the apron. 8 car had nowhere to go. He was pretty close to his bumper already. And getting on that slows you up so much and gets you sideways. So not a whole lot the 8 can do there. 13 checks up, barely gets tapped. A good check up by him, though. We had a decent jump. Like, look at us up here. We had such a good jump on the 7. I just had nowhere to go. I had a decent start, and then going into turn 1, I had to check up hard as hell. Because I thought he was going to go low here. Because I knew the other guy was going to be aggressive down low, but I had to check up for the 7, and it just straight lined me really bad. And then the 8 and the 12 got together like a lap later. They're getting all together there for second. And then right here, I think, is what happened. Yeah, the 12 nailed the wall. Oh, the 8 didn't even get into him. It looked like he got into him on my screen, like when I was racing, and he was just all over the place. And I tried checking up enough for him, and because I didn't know if he was going to go all the way up or not, and he just kind of got flipped there, which is unfortunate. Didn't mean to get into him, but he kind of got in the wall and was all over the place. Didn't know where he was going to be. I hate getting into people like that. Checking up for the 11 back here. The 9 couldn't see anything, I don't think. 13 gonna scrape the wall. The rest of this is probably just gonna be a bunch of wall hits, I would assume. But yeah, you can see the 7 car blinking up there by us. It was ridiculous there at the beginning of the second restart. Yeah, it's just gonna be a bunch of wall hits, it seems like. The 15 and the 9. No, they're not gonna get together. I think I got in the wall a few times. Yeah, just not gonna help your entrance if you get in the wall like that. The 8 car was running pretty well, and then he started getting the wall and then running just a little bit weirder of a line. I think he went up to the grip a little early. The 7 car was able to make that bottom work and throw a slider on him. And then towards the end, he didn't stay in the grip and he went down to the slick part. But he was running pretty well, other than that. 9 car just keeps getting in the wall, it looks like. 3 car trying to chase down Nathan up there. He's just so quick. Not going to happen. Because Nathan won by what? 1.7 about? He probably just maintained that gap for the most part. But yeah, I wish we would have gotten a track state that started about what it was at the end. The 1 car trying to throw a slider gets the apron really hard, so that messed up his slider line. I think that's what he was mad about with the 5, but he put it all the way on the apron. Like, throw a better slider, I don't know. If you wouldn't have hit the apron, you might have been able to squeeze right through there fine and slide up, and then the 5 would have cleared you, crossing you back over like a normal slider works, and then that's the end of the race. But so that's what I see from them too. Like the 1 car just hit the apron really bad. The 5 tried to throw the crossover like normal, but the 1 was so sideways from hitting the apron, screwed it all up. So it is what it is. They didn't wreck out of it anyways, but we get back up to 6th, started 4th. We just got kind of screwed on the starting position. If we would have started on the bottom, I think we would have held a lot better up front and probably finished about top 5, top 4 maybe. But it was a good race overall. Wish we would have had a little bit slicker of a track, but it is what it is. Can't do anything about that. So let's go see what we end up getting out of the results. All right, results are in. I think there was 2 splits. Yeah, there's only 2 splits of it. How many people were in ours? 15. So there's like 29, 30 people registered. Strength field just under 2,900, but Nathan kind of carried the field. He got over, 5K with that win, so that's nice. He's probably a bit over 5K before, though. So good win by him. I think he said, like, every super late model he's ran this year, like the Fix Series, he's won this season. Like, he's only ran, like, 3 or 4 now and won them all, but we started 4th. Unfortunately, it was a tacky track, and the bottom was quicker, so we fell back. Fell all the way back to 8th, actually. Unfortunately, the 12 car was a victim to smacking the wall and everything, and he was rookie class, so he probably just got into the, like, out of rookie class and everything this season, so he's doing quite well, though. Doing pretty well with his iRate and everything. He's over 2K, so sorry about getting into you if you see this. I really did not mean to, but I didn't know where the hell he was going, and I thought he got hit by the 8 too. It looked like he did when we were racing, but it is what it is. We finished 6th, gained 1 iRating. At least we didn't lose any. That's nice. We only ended up with a 2x, gained slightest bit of safety. We're fine on safety, though. Going into week 13, we won't have to worry about that, at least. Usually never do, but 1 car had the fastest lap of the race, surprisingly. The Nathan, the 2 car, had the second fastest, it looks like. We even had an 8 in the race, so that's nice. We had some speed, so I'm happy to see that. Getting better at these, trying to get a little bit more patient on throttle, and it actually helps your car go faster. Surprisingly, it's confusing if you think about it like that, but it really helps your car keeping it straight instead of being sideways, just spinning the tires. So something to get better for next season. Trying to work on it, trying to do that in the sprint cars as well. That's a lot harder of a thing. Not as good in the sprint cars as I am the late models. Late models are much easier to drive to me. Even on like a slick track, they're easier to drive to me than the sprints. The sprints are just all over the place to me for my handling. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the race nonetheless. We'll probably run these next season again. They don't always get a whole bunch of participation, but I'm trying to run them like later at nights when they get more participation, because like you see, this one had like 29, 30 people registered and decent strength field. Not amazing, but it was okay. But so I want to keep racing them and get better at them, trying to at least. So appreciate you guys for watching as always, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.